Welcome back, everybody, to Rock Resurgence Radio. It is Hump Day, and I got a couple songs for you. And I know you're excited about that. I'm not going to do the Hump Day. Kind of tired of doing that. Anyways, I got a couple songs for you from a band that I don't listen to a lot of, but this album is so fucking good. And I tried to listen to a little bit more of their stuff, but I didn't really get into a whole lot more. The band I am talking about is from Germany, I do believe, and they got a little album called Balls to the Wall. That band, my friends, is Accept. Balls to the Wall came out in 1983. It was their first and maybe only single that came off of that. Everybody kind of thinks it's about, well, if you've seen the cover, it's a guy, you can kind of see half his leg and his groin, and it's leather, all leather, and he's holding a ball in his hand. So, everybody kind of thought it was S&M related. So I had to do a little research, and I didn't think it was, just listening to the lyrics. And what Wolf Hoffman, the guitarist, said was, "We've always been interested in politics and in human rights and things like that." So a lot of the lyrics that we had in those days, and to the end actually, were dealing with human rights. For instance, and that's really what Balls to the Wall is all about. One day you're tortured. One day the tortured will stand up and kick some ass. It's basically what he was saying about. So the first song I'm going to talk about is Balls to the Wall. My God. If you want to get pumped up, if you want to get amped up, jacked up before a game, before a contest, anything like that, throw this song on. It will raise the hairs on the back of your neck. And I tell you what, I go back to this album, not really often, but fairly often. The reason I picked this album is because I was playing music in my car on shuffle, and this song came on. And what did I do? I reached down to the fucking knob, and I cranked that son of a bitch up, and I jammed. Because that's what this song does to you. Balls to the wall, man. Dun, 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 dun. And the guitar tone on this freaking album is insanely good. The production in general is very, very good. I play guitar. I've told you that I don't play well. I will say that. But it holds up to this day, kind of like AC/DC Back in Black. It's recorded well. It sounds well. You can jam it just like you can Back in Black or You Shook Me All Night Long. I know people don't like that song all that much because it's overplayed. But anyways, Balls to the Wall. Accept has their members were Udo Dirkschneider on vocals on this album. He kind of split off and they got some other singers. And then he came out as just Udo. But on guitar, as aforementioned, Wolf Hoffman, rhythm guitar, Herman Frank, bass, Peter Baltes, and drums, Stefan Kaufman. They put together a fucking masterpiece when they made this album. I mean, I could have picked so many songs, but I had to pick Balls to the Wall because it leads off the album. It kicks you in the teeth and keeps on going right from the beginning, pedal to the metal. You're just like, holy shit. We're in for a ride. We're in for a goddamn good ride. And that's what it is. So if you've lived under a rock for the past 42 years, go out and buy this album, listen to this album, whatever you want to do, go get it. It's freaking awesome. And the second song I picked, I had a tough time with this one. There's so many that I like. Love Child was almost one of the ones I picked. What's the other ones that I had? Oh, yeah. Head Over Heels, love that song. There is just so many on that album that are good. And like I said, the guitar tone is amazing. But the second song I picked for you is the second song on the album, London Leather Boys. And this, again, you kind of hear the title and you kind of get this idea about S&M and stuff like that. But upon further research, the song London Leather Boys by Accept featured on their Balls to the Wall is about a group of people who have seen as different or outsiders, specifically bikers. So it's kind of about bikers, but those whose lifestyle is not inherently bad. The lyrics and album cover generated controversy due to the perceived homoerotic themes, but the band members have explained that the song is about oppressed minorities in general and that London Leather Boys is tough word, specifically about bikers who are seen as a minority group due to their appearance and behavior. We all know it. Back in the day when I was growing up, everybody's talked about the Hells Angels and, bad group of guys and this and that, but not all of them are bad. Not all of them are terrible guys. They do raise a lot of money for charities. So I get where they're coming from on this song. Basically, the idea that these individuals are actually normal people despite their unconventional lifestyle and the feeling of being different. So London Leather Boys, holy smokes. I mean, a 1-2 punch out of the gate. London Leather Boys is another one that just is, man, I listened to like almost the whole album and I'm like, what song do I pick? I don't know. But if I had to pick a second favorite Accept song, it would probably be London Leather Boys, followed by Head Over Heels and Love Child. Boy, those are good. And they came out with another album. I don't know. I didn't do a lot of research into this, but I remember having the album Metal Heart. I think that's what it called. And that was pretty good too. But for some reason, along the way, I fell off the Accept train. I don't know why. Can't tell you why. But man, every time that song comes on, Balls to the Walls, London Leather Boys doesn't ever come on that often. So that's when you guys, if you may have heard Balls to the Walls because that was huge. Well, I mean, it was pretty good, pretty popular song, and most people know that one. But London Leather Boys, if you haven't listened to the whole album, check that song out. And I'll go so far as to say check out Head Over Heels and Love Child. They're great songs too. There you go. You got 4 songs. Holy shit. What are you going to do? You're going to get the fucking album. That's what you're going to do. So that is what I got for you. I have 4 songs, not 2, for your Hump Day Headbangers. Yeah, I just gave you 2 bonus tracks. Just check out the whole freaking album. That's the way to go. Anyways, I appreciate you all. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. I really do appreciate it, and I check it out when people subscribe. I be sure to get on top of all the comments and reach out to you guys because I do appreciate you guys. Like I said, I'm calling you the Resurgence. So here we go. That wraps up another episode of Hump Day Headbangers. Thanks for being part of the Resurgence and for keeping the flame burning. I love sharing this music with you. Let me know what you want to hear. Until next time, stay connected, stay passionate, keep the rock and roll dream alive. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really hope you enjoyed our content. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. We'd greatly appreciate it. Links to everything we discussed will be included in episode notes. Feel free to check those out as well. Until next time, stay golden, Pony Boy, and rock on.